Welcome back, friends, to Story Time with Dazzle. Today we're going to read P is for Poppadoms, an Indian alphabet book by Kabir, Sehgal, and Surishtha. Sehgal. And they are both New York Times best-selling authors, and it is illustrated by Hazel. A is for The mango is the national fruit of India, and India produces about half of all the mangoes in the world. There are many types of mangoes, including the Alfonso, which is sweet and juicy. B is for Bandar. Bandar monkeys roam through many parts of India. They sometimes take people's food, cameras, and even books. C is for chai. Chai, Indian tea, has spices like cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, and cloves. I love chai tea. It also comes with sugar and plenty of milk. India produces the second largest amount of tea in the world after China. Darjeeling and Assam are regions in India that have become famous for their teas. D is for Diwali. Diwali, the Festival of Light, is India's grandest festival, which occurs in fall. It represents the victory of good over evil and light over darkness. People light candles throughout their houses and ignite fireworks in the streets. Festival of Lights. Just like we have the Festival of Lights with Christmas. E is for Ek. Can you count to 3 in Hindi? Ek, 1, 2, 2, 3. Indians invented the number shomi, 0, in the 7th century. F is for Faluda. Faluda is a cold dessert that is made of vermicelli or thin noodles. Other ingredients include rose syrup, basil seeds, milk, and ice cream. Looks delicious. G is for Guru. A guru is a spiritual guide or a teacher who has mastered a field of knowledge. A guru shares wisdom, things like what books to read, how to exercise, or how to live in a peaceful manner. H is for Hathi. Hathi elephants live in forests and national parks across India and are occasionally seen walking down the street with a human keeper. Hathis have large brains and are wise and strong. I is for Imali. Imali tamarind is a fruit that tastes both sweet and sour and is used to flavor many dishes. Indian is the largest producer of imalis in the world. J is for jangle. Rudyard Kipling wrote about the jungle in his classic The Jungle Book, which was published in 1894. The book was inspired by his childhood years in India and is a collection of adventure stories involving animals. K is for camel. Kamal lotus is the national flower of India. Even though its roots and stem grow in mud, it holds its head, its flower, high and symbolizes wisdom and purity. It reminds us that even in hard times, our happiness and beauty remain within us. L is for Ladakhi. Ladakhi's girls have pretty names, for example, Aditi, which means earth, Deepa, which means lamp, and Indu, which means moon. M is for Machali. India has over 45,000 miles of coastline and 7 major rivers, and there are plenty of machali fish in the waters. Many people enjoy cooking and eating fish with Indian spices. N is for nirvan. Nirvan is a state of being at peace in which you have no feelings or desires. It takes years of practice to still your mind so that you can reach this state. O is for Om. Om is a sacred sound or syllable that is repeated during prayers and meditation. Om. P is for Poppadoms. Oh, yummy, I love Poppadoms. Are crispy lentil snacks that are served with chutneys or dipping sauces. These treats are the perfect accompaniment to any meal. Q is for Qasam. The Prime Minister of India takes a Qasam, an oath before he or she begins the job. I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as Prime Minister for the Union. R is for rupee. The rupee is the currency of India, and its symbol is right here. Mahatma Gandhi is India's founding father, and his image appears on currencies circulating throughout the country. S is for sitar. A sitar is an instrument made of wood and decorated with patterns. It can have more than 20 strings. Ravi Shankar was one of the most famous sitar players, and he performed with the Beatles. His daughter, Anushka Shankar, is also a world-famous sitarist. T is for tandoor. A tandoor is a special oven made of clay or metal that is used to cook breads or meats. The author's favorite dish is tandoori chicken. I love tandoori chicken. U is for Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is a state located in northern India, and it has a population of almost 200 million people. If it were a country, it would be the 7th largest in the world. 7th largest? Wow! And look at all these pictures. Taj Mahal. I guess this is where everything is located. Always wanted to go to India. V is Varanasi. Varanasi is an ancient city in Uttar Pradesh, and it is located on the banks of the Ganges River. It is one of India's most sacred cities, and many go there on religious pilgrimages. W is for Warak. Warak is silver or gold, edible and flavorless foil that is a garnish on Indian sweets. It was originally used to prevent food from spoiling. It is also known as bark. X is lapata. The letter X doesn't exist in Hindi like it does in English. It is lapata, missing from the Hindi alphabet. Y is for yoga. Yoga is a spiritual, mental, and physical practice in which you control your breath and do different poses with your body. Many practice yoga for health and relaxation. Z is for Zaban. Many different languages are spoken in India, including one called Urdu. Zaban is an Urdu word for language. With many different languages come many different ways of saying goodbye. Some of these include Alvida, Urdu, Sat Sri Akal, Punjabi, Awaju, Chikarti, and Tada, British Indian. The word Namaste, Hindi, is often used to say goodbye. Namaste, my friends. I bow to the holiness and wonder and awe of you. And here we have words in Hindi on the back. And we have a little bit about the official languages of India, which are Hindi and English. Friends, I've always wanted to go to India. It looks so beautiful in the films and pictures I've seen, and the books I've read describe such a beautiful spiritual culture. I love Indian food, so one day maybe I'll get that chance. Right now I just have to look at pictures and look at posts from my Indian friends who are visiting in India right now. I love this book. It is so informative. It has taught me so much about India and its culture.